if in 2026 your goal is to make more friends, be more social, and find more community, I wanted to give you an option that I got a lot of mileage out of last year. Hi, my name is Mehek Naresh. I am a creator and a writer, and I spent a lot of last year going to a variety of different social clubs so that I could build up a little bit more community, build some more fun into my life. And one of the ways that I did this was through a junk journal club, a cake making, like a baking club, a walking club, and then also a cookbook club. I'm not necessarily going to go to all 4 of those this year, but I am hopping back into the new year and going to baking club. And so the premise of this is that a community organizer sells tickets to an event. It's a limited run of tickets because there's limited space to the venue. Everybody brings 24 baked goods. So this theme for this baking club is like cafe coffee shop. So I'm going to make some chocolate muffins. And then everybody brings their items to the club, swaps all the items together. And then there's opportunity for you to mingle, talk to people, make friends. It's a lot of fun. I've really enjoyed it the time that I've gone. I believe I've gone twice, but I wanted to take you along with me for the experience.
I'm pulling this recipe from floralaprons.com. I'll go ahead and put it on the screen here. But I went ahead and took the liberty of making a couple of substitutions. I used margarine instead of butter because that's what I had. And then the internet said that I could swap the amount of milk for half, and half water. So that is what I did. At some point during this montage, you will see me drop more chocolate chips into this recipe than I thought would probably be necessary, but they'll just be extra chocolatey chip muffins. This recipe yielded 20 small muffins, and I went ahead and purposely made them smaller. The original recipe says that they make 12 large muffins, but I figured for this event we could do smaller ones. And the cook time on these was 5 minutes at 425, and then drop the temperature down to 350 and bake them for another 13 minutes, and they turned out perfect.
I have packed up the muffins, I have tasted them, they are good. But I wanted to talk about why I do this and some of the science behind it. So there are articles upon articles out there about how the relationships that we have in our life build the life, right? And so I, for one, over COVID, you see your coworkers in a very small circle. And then over the last several years, I have had such a busy, kind of stressful few years. And over the last year and a half, I've really tried to make time for what does it look like to build my best life. And part of building my best life is meeting new people and finding new places and new things to do. I love reading, I love writing, but those are very solo activities. And I could join a book club or a writing club or things like that. But creating for me has to be kind of solitary. But I still want to meet new people. I still want to go and explore and find opportunities to build community and build connection. I think that it's really easy to do that when you're in high school and college and you're in the same classes with people for a semester, or you're in the same grade level with people in high school for years together. And I still hang out with a lot of my high school friends I met in elementary school, and all of these people are wonderful. But I also want to curate a life that has community to it. And so I put myself out there to try to make new connections, new people, meet more people in my community who are passionate about the things that I am passionate about, and in the hopes that when you need something, or when you want to hang out with someone, or there's something that you're interested in, that you can foster that relationship with somebody. So I'm no expert, but that's why I am doing these sorts of things. It makes me happy to be out in the world and do stuff like this. And for me, I'm very extroverted, but even in my extrovertedness, I need parameters around things, which is why I really like the baking club. This club really is, it gives you the opportunity to sit and talk with people, make new friends. I've been a couple of times. Some people go with a group of friends together. Some people go on their own. but it fosters connection, and I think that that's important.
I really shouldn't have booked a morning event, but I very much slept through that, and I woke up at like 10:45. The event was from like 9 to 11. Very much slept through it, but I didn't want to lose the footage, I guess is the best way to put it. And I did want to encourage people to go and be part of a community, be part of the world. I think that a lot of the time we can just stay home, right? Because it is easier. Or, oh, I'm messaging my friends, and so I've had social interaction today. But in reality, sometimes just being out in the world and meeting new people can be enough to start those new conversations, make new connections. And I know that a lot of places, so like I live in a larger metropolitan area, and that this might be more challenging for people who live in rural areas or for people who may not have access to transportation and things like that. One of the other ways that I have also really built community and like made friends was through my library. My library hosts a variety of like craft nights and reading clubs and things like that. So that might also be something that's accessible in your community if you have a library. They usually have a calendar of activities online, and they're not all just geared toward like story time for little kids and things like that. So like I know a friend of mine goes to a like craft night at the library and really enjoys that. So there are options both that are lower in cost as well as have some value that might be a little bit more accessible. I will say, so for this event, it's ticketed, so like cost wise, probably spent like $5 on ingredients and then spent $15 on a ticket for myself. So yes, this is a $20 endeavor that I very much slept through, but that's okay. I will bring the cupcakes, muffins to work with me tomorrow, and we'll try again another time.